The following slides will include information for Clinical Practice 2 fall semester. The link to the Fieldwork application is located on the TDU Current Undergraduate Clinical Practice 2 section and will also be included in your Precepting checklist emailed to you by Stockton School of Education. I would encourage you to meet with your preceptor to ensure that you are on track to complete your necessary courses. If you are applying for CP2, you should have all your major requirements completed before entering student teaching. Student teaching is a full-time, Monday through Friday commitment. If you decide to postpone fieldwork after completing an application, please notify me. Fieldwork applications, as you know, have non-negotiable deadlines. These deadlines are in place to ensure enough time to get you placed and board approved and able to start your hours as soon as the semester begins. The Fieldwork application for Fall CP2 is due by April 1st. This includes all of your required Praxis 2 exam scores. Please forward me an up-to-date copy of your resume and philosophy of education once you've completed your Fieldwork application. This is also due by April 1st. You will complete one application for Clinical Practice 2 and student teaching. Although never a guarantee, the goal is to develop a strong working relationship with your mentor teacher in Clinical Practice 2 and remain in place for your final clinical practice, student teaching. Sometimes mentor teachers or districts opt out of hosting student teachers. You might move, or a mentor teacher might retire. In any case, you will need to complete an application for change of placement during fall precepting. Districts require the following information when completing your application: your telephone number, your address. Please use the address where you will be residing so that you are placed in a school that is relatively close by. You'll also need to include the areas of your certification and your preferred grade levels. Just a reminder that your preferences are just that. I will do my best to get you in your preferred grade level or school district, but I cannot guarantee it. Please remember to complete all fields before clicking Submit. If you are an elementary candidate applying for a middle school placement for CP2, you will need to have completed 15 credits in that subject area and completed the middle school Praxis 2 in that subject area by application deadline April 1st. This ensures that you are able to continue in your placement for student teaching. After you submit your fieldwork application, please be sure to check into your Stockton email regularly. Your district may contact you directly, requesting that you submit documentation of your COVID vaccine, asking you to archive your fingerprints, requesting that you obtain sub-certification through their district, requesting a new TB test, and all of these requirements are not unusual, and we ask that you comply in a timely manner to ensure that your placement is approved. As a teacher candidate, you will be expected to dress in professional attire. This includes collared shirts and ties, blazers, jackets, sweaters, knee-length or longer skirts and dresses. Please think conservative, clean, and well-fitting. You may begin your clinical hours after your first meeting with your instructor. You will organize your observation schedule in collaboration with your mentor teacher. Please be flexible. You will need to be available during the school day. Depending upon the district, this can range from 7:45 to 3:45. Please begin to plan your outside commitments accordingly. There are a few things to consider when thinking about whether your Clinical Practice 2 placement is a good fit for student teaching. Consider how effectively you and your mentor teacher communicate, whether there are clear and consistent classroom expectations, and if you were made to feel welcome in the classroom. Remember that as a student teacher, you will be expected to assume the role of the classroom teacher. Lesson planning, implementing a pre-existing behavior management system, and collaborating with your mentor teacher. If it is not a good fit, we need to talk. I can't overemphasize the value of becoming substitute certified. Currently, substitutes are in high demand and schools are paying great rates. Substitute teaching also affords you the opportunity to grow as a professional, all while exploring various grade levels and subject areas. And you may be surprised about what you learn about yourself. If interested, you can find out more information at the link below. Save the date. There will be a mandatory student teaching kickoff meeting for student teachers. This meeting is a day-long event held on campus in mid-December. Attendance is a requirement for student teaching. Please stay tuned for further information. Important! Your 15 weeks of student teaching begins immediately after school resumes after the winter break. Vacations are not an acceptable reason to delay the start of your student teaching. As a professional, you are expected to be present on the first day of school. If you ever have any questions or concerns about fieldwork, please contact me at jennifer.hauser@stockton.edu, or you can call my office at 609-652-4916. I wish you all the best in your clinical experience, and I hope you have a great semester.